Hey guys, this is Jean-Claude, and I am back with this box. We are 3 for 3 on Brobnar decks. Oh my gosh. We just need to take a Sharpie and get rid of this house right here. Yeah, there we go. Those houses all look very nice. Alright, today's opening is for Vault Boy 81. Good luck to you. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to take it if we see another Brobnar. Come on. Wait a minute before I get into this. We haven't done that in a long time. Alright, Red Archon. First house is Logos. Okay. We already saw it. Freaking Brobnar is the middle house, and at least Star Alliance is the third house. My god. Key, the scaremonger of Amber. Decent name. Cool looking Archon. Got like maybe, I don't know. It's definitely an alien looking bottom there. I just can't believe there's Brobnar. This is insane, guys. Can you imagine? I mean, just for a moment. If we literally had an entire Brobnar box. I've never heard of that. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be the first, but at the same time, it would just be the craziest thing. Let's see what we have inside this thing. I will say this, though. They're not great, but the Brobnar we've seen out of the box is at least acceptable in most cases. It does have some combos. I don't know. I mean, obviously, you don't want to see Brobnar. My God. But we'll just work with what we got here. Hopefully I wasn't too distracted by all the Brobnar stuff. If I didn't say already, good luck, Vault Boy 81. Alright, here we go. Start off with Star Alliance. It's Stunner. It's an upgrade. Amber, whenever you play it. This creature gains Fight Reap. You may stun a creature. A second Stunner. Quintrino Flux. Choose a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Destroy the chosen creatures and each creature with the same power as either of the chosen creatures. Navigator Ali. 3 power. Play Fight Reap. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. Lay of the Land. Amber, whenever you play it, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. Draw a card. Haven't seen that one in a while. Second Lay of the Land. Zap. Amber, whenever you play it, deal 1 damage to a creature for each house represented among creatures in play. Censor Chief Garcia. 3 power. Play Fight Reap. Keys cost +2 Amber during your opponent's next turn. Red Alert. Hold up. That's 2 Star Alliance creatures so far. Oh my gosh. Red Alert. If there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, deal damage to each enemy creature equal to the difference. Come on, creature. Come on, creature. Oh. I made a joke about this box testing my sanity, and this might be a breakdown. Explore over 3 power Skirmish. Maybe played as an upgrade instead of a creature with the text, this creature gains Skirmish. Commander Chan. 4 power. Fight Reap. Use another friendly creature. There we go. Calm Officer Kirby. 3 power, play Fight Reap. You may play a non-Star Alliance artifact, upgrade, or action card this turn. After I said that, things are looking up. Now we're on to Logos, and I'm actually a big fan of this card. Universal Keylock is an artifact. Amber, whenever you play it. Keys cost +3 Amber. After a player forges a key, destroy Universal Keylock. This card is really good for catching up, or if you're already ahead, you just keep pushing forward. No matter what the situation, this is a good card. Positron Bolt. Amber, whenever you play it, deal 3 damage to a flank creature, deal 2 damage to its neighbor, deal 1 damage to the second creature's other neighbor. Group Think Tank. 4 power, 3 armor, action, deal 4 damage to each creature that shares a house with at least one of its neighbors. Ooh, and a second one of those. Wild Wormhole. Amber, whenever you play it, play the top card of your deck. Twin Bolt Emission. Amber, whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to a creature and 2 damage to a different creature. Oh, second one of those. Tautau Vapors. Draw 2 cards, archive a card. Sanitation Engineer. 4 power, hazardous 1. Reap, discard a card from your hand. Okay, Logos is strong. Information Exchange. Steal an Amber. If your opponent stole Amber from you on their previous turn, steal 2 instead. Daughter. 2 power, elusive. During your draw card step, refill your hand to 1 additional card. Oh, excellent. A second Daughter. And, oh, I'm glad we had that excitement because now we are on to Brobnar. That was a good Logos. Star Alliance was kind of in between. Okay, we have Igon the Terrible, 8 power. Play. If Aegon the Green has not been purged, destroy Aegon the Terrible. Fight, steal an amber. Interesting card. Oh, Rock Hurling Giant. 6 power. During your turn, each time you discard a Brobnar card from your hand, you may deal 4 damage to a creature. Instead of having to destroy this guy, you can just discard him to get this effect. There's Aegon the Green, 4 power, destroyed. Purge Aegon the Green. Return an Aegon the Terrible from your discard pile to your hand. Interesting concept they did with these two. I kind of think because of the setup with this, 8 power may not have been enough. It should have been at least like maybe an 8 power 1 or 2 armor. This fighting and stealing an amber is really awesome, but I don't know. I feel like it needed a little bit more since it took 2 cards to set it up. Skull, 3 power, Assault 3. After an enemy creature is destroyed by Skull's assault damage, give a friendly creature a +1 power counter. Very nice. Ragwarg, it's an artifact. Amber whenever you play it. After a creature reaps, if it is the first time a creature has reaped this turn, deal 2 damage to it. Flamethrower, it's an artifact. Action, deal 1 damage to a creature with a 1 damage splash. Kind of pairs well with the other artifact, Ragwarg there. Warrior's Refrain, Amber whenever you play it. Stun each creature with power 3 or lower. Gron 9 Toes, 5 power, gets +4 power while it is damaged. Groke, 5 power, fight. Your opponent loses an amber. Volcano. Deal 4 damage to each creature, gain 2 chains. I know a long time ago I mentioned how good this is for countering Star Alliance. That is still true, but what do we have in this deck? We have Star Alliance, we have Logos. This does mess it up. I really don't think it's worth the 2 chains that this card includes. Oh gosh, and there's a second one. I feel like it got me because I said something about it, right? And the last card, as always, is Alaka, 4 power. If you've used a creature to fight this turn, Alaka enters play ready. Okay, let's go back through this deck. Let's go ahead and count up the amber in this thing. Oh my gosh, I almost feel like Volcano should have amber. Obviously then it'd be way too good, but good lord. Alright, in the other decks, Brobnar has been the main amber source. In this deck it is not, because we actually have a decent Logos, and I feel like there was a little bit also inside of Star Alliance. Not much, but the Lay of the Lands, there they are, and then the Stunners, 2 of those. Okay. Alright, so counting it up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 for this style deck isn't too bad. Amber Control, though, we're expecting it to not be the greatest. Universal Keylock does help out quite a bit, but it is only 1 card so far. I don't know if we can really count the Warrior's Refrain, because it's going to hurt, well, 2/3 of our deck, honestly. Let's see, I don't think there was really anything else to start. Oh, okay, there we go, Garcia, that's nice. But sadly, we are going to have a low count here. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Just 3. Why? Okay. I'm telling you, this box is out to get me. Let's bring up the creatures, then we'll talk a little bit about what this deck can do. As always, these Brobnar decks are basically board decks. I mean, that's kind of how they work. This deck is no exception. Oops, and you're talking a little too much. Skipping over these Logos creatures right here. Let's see. This does have some interesting things in it, though. It likes the number 4. We had the Volcanoes, you had the group Think Tanks. So this deck loves to do 4 damage. And what's kind of cool is you got like the Ragwarg to finish off your opponent's creatures, as well as the Flamethrower. Alright, so creatures, we have 1, 5, 10, 15. Oh man, only 17? Oh, there was just too many actions. Jeez. I mean, I guess the good news is the actions are helping control the board, since this is kind of just an average creature count. Let's kind of talk a little bit about those, bring them up. Let's see here. So Zap, Positron Bolt, 2 Twin Bolt Emissions, Ragwarg, Volcanoes, the Flamethrower. Man, there's quite a bit of damage in here, and obviously the Flux to do some targeted removal. The first thing I saw that I liked was the 2 Stunners, and knowing that we had Brobnar, those will be pretty fun to put on something like Aegon the Terrible, maybe the Rock Hurling Giant, Gron 9 Toes once it gets up to 9 power is pretty nice. Stunning your opponent's best Reapers, or maybe even best Fighters, just so they can't come back and kill these guys, is pretty nice. Oh, I didn't pull up Groke with Amber Control. He should have been up there, so that's 4. And I guess maybe Aegon the Terrible bumps up to 5, but it's really iffy. There's going to be some times where you cycle through the deck the first time and you don't even actually get to play Aegon. So we won't really count that regardless. If your opponent has a small reaping deck with like Shadows and Logos creatures, this deck should decimate it in a lot of different ways. It attacks it from a lot of different angles. Each house can pretty much take care of it. That's interesting to look at. Tau Vapors, what do I think you should set aside? Well, I guess actually, there you go. Set aside your Igon the Terrible, so in one cycle you could actually get it out. That'd be pretty neat. Just get the other one, the green, purged. And we have a lot of ways that we can destroy it, thanks to Ragwarg, the flamethrower. Hey, but look at this combo. Volcano plus, hold on here. Oh man. Combo City. Boom. Instant kill Igon the Green. Pull from out of your archives the Igon the Terrible. Oh my god. His name fits perfectly with what that combo is. It is terrible. No, but seriously though, small reaping decks are not going to be able to do much against this. Group Think Tanks, those are just really great cards. And good thing they have armor, because this will at least protect, say, our daughters if we were to have the Ragwarg out and then we want to go ahead and start reaping. There's a chance you might discard the Ragwarg. Just because, like, these Star Alliance creatures, plus your Logos creatures, they really can't handle just getting pinged off the board. Plus, like, Skull, I mean, he can only reap essentially one time before he knocks himself off the board. Same with Alaka. Yeah, Ragwarg, you're going to have to really make the call based upon what your opponent's deck is. Otherwise, it's definitely a discard. One plus this deck had, it is Logos and Star Alliance, so it did have a little bit of cycling. Not too bad. You got the Vapors. Let's see here. Come on, baby. All down here, I guess, because oh, there we go. Kirby will help with that. Engineer, Daughters help you move through your deck. As well as, here we go, Lay of the Lands and Wild Wormhole. So that's, what, maybe like 8-ish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 exactly. That's not too bad. And really, a deck of this level, you do need to find ways to either play more cards each turn or just get through your deck a little bit faster. So your cards that are good, you can try and get to them a little bit quicker, get them on the board, do what you need to do. Yeah, not too bad. There's no taunts to protect those Daughters, so they're pretty much just going to get knocked out. And that's, as I said, another reason why you want to pretty much get rid of the Ragwarg. You don't want to lose your own daughter to your own artifact. That would feel awful. Alright, Vault Boy 81, I know you're pretty creative, so you'll probably figure out some sort of way to make this thing work. It's not great, but it does have a little bit of potential. I think you'll see that. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.